Again. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Friday edition of Talking Trends.
Rewind.
Happy 420 for all of your participants out there that celebrate this day every day. So, shouts out to you guys. A bunch of gifts from us to you if you want to get your snack on. We have you covered. I'll personally deliver all this, provide you live close to me. Yeah.
There you go.
And also, shouts out to Vandal Donuts.
Look at these things.
We already did that.
Jeez. Yeah, that's a lot of goodness right there.
It's a lot of goodness. There's a lot of sugar going on here.
That's all right. That's all right.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
We have a good show today. We're going to do... How about we do this?
What are we doing?
We're going to talk about what we're going to be talking about, and then we're going to forward it to our special guest, who will introduce momentarily.
Yep.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time tuning into Talking Trends, we do this Monday to Friday. Myself and Tony find interesting articles from around the world, and we bring them to the comfort of your home. And unlike other podcasts, this is done live, so we like to hear your opinion
always
on the stories that we cover. And today is no exception because we have quite the selection of stories. Up first, this lady here, 911 operator, has hung up thousands of times on people who are in need of help.
Of course.
Who call 911. And this lady right here hung up thousands of times.
Wow.
Insane, right?
Yep, it's not good. You should call 912.
Something. I don't know what she unbelievable. You know what? I also forgot. Man, I'm slipping up today.
What's wrong, man?
I don't know, Tony. Okay. I messed up. I didn't get your pictures for your stories.
All right.
You have a boat story coming up.
I got a story about a boat.
A Despicable Boater. There's some serious issues going down in Hawaii right now.
Cons can take all kinds of different situations.
Yeah.
This is one really that I didn't think we'd find.
It's an unfortunate one.
It is.
After that, you ever send you send your kids to school? You ever send your kid high on cocaine to school?
I have not yet done that.
Well, it's happening, and it happened to a 7-year-old, unfortunately, just the other day, when we'll talk about that as well. And Tony has his top 40 top 40 list. I don't think he'll go through all 40 for how to get your beach bod if you're over 40.
Which I am.
Say what?
Say what?
Tony, all this
time. You want to get nips like this, baby? I'll show you how. We'll go through the top 10. I won't go through all 40 because we ain't got that kind of time.
No, of course we do.
And if you're over 40, you pay attention.
Yeah, exactly. And today, in Talking Trends history, an unfortunate event happened today in 1999. The Columbine High School massacre happened. I'm not going to shout out the shooters.
Nope.
Because I don't like to sensationalize people who do despicable things.
Yeah.
So I will say rest in peace to the 13 people that passed away, unfortunately, and the other 24 that were injured. So shouts out to you guys and to the family still, mourning the death of their loved ones.
Yeah. Almost 20 years. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Happy birthday to Carmen Electra.
Sexy girl.
What's up, baby? George Takei.
Yeah.
And everybody's favorite, I don't know.
What do you want to say?
This guy was here a couple times. Shamar Moore.
Sexy human being.
Happy birthday to sexy Shamar Moore.
The smoothest man.
The smoothest man.
47.
Smoother than you, my friend.
I know, which I'm trying to get that smooth. I can't. Not there yet.
And, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we have a special guest in the building. Let me figure this out here.
Get it together, baby.
I know, it's rough. His name, I call him BBC.
Nice.
And ladies and gentlemen, for those on the internet, you might not want to type in BBC.
Do not Google that, please.
Don't Google that.
No, do not do that.
But my man, Bo, who is in charge of this new product coming out, called Canadian Lumber Company, which is the finest of papers, might I say. He's here. This is the man you want to talk to.
He's in the house.
He's in the house. He's very far away from the microphone.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, would you like to? Yeah, come closer.
Much better. Join the group.
Yeah, join the group. Yeah, put the mic to your mouth.
Yeah.
There we are. Hi.
How's it going, sir? How you doing?
Not bad. How you doing?
Good, man. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by today's show.
Not a problem.
Gonna tune in and talk about some subjects with us. and we'll ask you some questions about your beautiful product here.
Beautiful product.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and which we will be giving some samples away to people who want to fully experience this product and 420 today.
Yeah.
So
Before we start, you want to pass me the donuts?
Oh,
yes,
of course. Tony, would you
send
mind?
those along here.
Because I think in honor of 420, I should do the Vandal Blunt then.
Yeah, do that for sure.
It's all right.
Do that for sure.
I feel like putting on some reggae music.
Yeah, you got to cue up some of that music right there. There you go. He's doing now. Now we're talking.
We're just gonna vibe out on 420 for a second. Sorry, you don't have any headphones, but
You can't hear it.
It's really good. Just
He's eating a donut. He's happy.
hey,
Yeah.
this is perfect 420.
Yeah. Jamming, man.
We jamming. He's eating, man.
He's eating, man.
Okay, we're good.
That music makes you want to smoke.
I know.
That music right there.
Well, we're in perfect company to do such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's start today's show with a banger, ladies and gentlemen. This lady pictured here, quite the individual. This is a lady. She is a 911 operator who hung up on emergency calls. Thankfully, ladies and gentlemen, she has been sentenced to jail. A former 911 operator who hung up on thousands of times of people attempting to call in emergencies in Harris County, Texas, has been sentenced to jail time. Krishanda Williams, 44, was found guilty of interference with emergency telephone calls Wednesday after systematically hanging up on the phone on residents.
Man.
Goddamn, Krishanda, what are you thinking?
What are you doing?
Okay, she got away with it thousands of times?
Thousands of times.
How's that possible?
How is there not redundancies about that?
We will talk about that shortly.
Sorry, I'll slow down.
So she was sentenced to 10 days in jail, but 18 months probation. Is that enough time?
Good Lord.
We'll talk about that as well. Williams reportedly had an unusual number of short calls, which were no longer than 20 seconds. Prosecutors, according to the Houston Chronicle, determined she hung up on thousands of calls, like I said earlier. In one instance, emergency caller Jim Moten called 911 in 2016 after he spotted two vehicles speeding on a highway where people had been killed from speeding weeks earlier, and he thought his call was dropped a few seconds after. Court documents, according to the news station, stated that Williams had taken that call, and before he could finish explaining his emergency, she reportedly said, "Ain't nobody got time for this, for real." That seems like a Krishanda thing to say.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for this.
By the look on her face, yeah, that
sounds like she would say that.
Come out of her mouth, yeah.
So the dispatcher also hung up on a caller who tried to report a violent robbery. Williams reportedly spent a year and a half in the Houston Emergency Call Center taking 911 calls. She was eventually caught in August of 2016 and fired. So the citizens of Harrison County rely on 911 operators to dispatch help in their time of need. Assistant District Attorney Lauren Reeder said in a statement, "When a public servant betrays the community's trust and breaks the law, we have a responsibility to hold them criminally accountable." But her attorney argued that his client was going through a hard time in her life when she hung up on the emergency calls and said punishing her doesn't do anything to fix the problem that still exists in the emergency center. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very confused.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think that the sentence of 10 days.
How do you get a sentence of 10? What is it, 18 months probation too?
18 months probation, 10 days in jail.
I'd love to know what happened in those thousands of calls. What happened to the victims in those calls?
Exactly.
Like maybe some of them died. I mean, you know what I mean? Like
this is what I'm saying. Like the calls are all calls should be taken seriously.
It's 911.
Right.
That's emergency.
Yeah.
It's not calling to order pizza.
Exactly.
Oh, boy.
What does she mean she doesn't have time for this shit? Because that was her job. That's what she was paid to spend her time doing.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Apparently not. She was busy.
She was busy. She didn't have time for that at her job. She was apparently doing some other things. I don't know.
How does that work?
So, yeah, and then I think you were asking earlier, how does that even slip up by, you would think, like managers and people as such as hovering. And I was reading through the comments on the website that originally posted this article, and people from call centers were chiming in and saying that they were, when you're dealing with the 911 system, it's not dealt the same as like a typical call center where, let's say, does Convergys still exist in Dartmouth? Let's just say Convergys. Convergys. I don't know if it's still there. Anyway, for those who know what I'm talking about, it was a call center over in Highfield Park in Dartmouth.
Yes.
Anyway, so when you're dealing with a little area like that, I think they're doing incoming calls as well.
Yeah.
But it's just one little area. But I think what the people on this comment board were saying, they're regulated by not just that area. Like, what am I trying to say?
What are you trying to say?
Guys, I'm a little stoned right now. No, I'm just kidding. They're not overseen by, like, let's say the manager at that facility. It's like more of a national provincial or state overseen thing. So things like this probably happen. I won't say, hopefully not a lot of times. Like, I'm hoping there's not a lot of operators out there who are hanging up on people constantly.
I would hope not.
Yeah, but I think as what you were asking earlier was just like, how's that slip up? I just don't think it's regulated as close as it should be. You would think, though, for 911.
I would think it would be on a case-by-case basis.
Like daily review.
Yeah,
right.
I mean,
There's, like, at the same time, some kind of live response so that they know if there's calls that are under 20 seconds or under 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That should be flagged right away.
I would assume there is some sort of like record of it, or like a black box kind of feature, right? Like that planes have. They can go back and be like, okay, you have a weird, very short array of calls coming in for some weird reason. Every time someone calls Tony, he's hanging up on them every 10 seconds. What's going on with that? But this, I think, should have been nipped in the butt before thousands happened.
Thousands.
Right?
It should have been nipped in the butt within a couple of weeks.
Right, yeah. Someone should have saw something come, like, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you get hung up very abruptly, please complain to your
agreed
your local 911 service. I don't know. Yeah. So that's a interesting situation.
Yeah, it seems like it went on a little too long.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many calls were coming in.
The sentence is ridiculous.
I think the sentence is a little light. 10 days, because essentially, I mean, people. That's 1,000 calls, and that's the ones that they know about.
Yeah.
So
why didn't they do research about this to go into what the effect of her hanging up on those calls were? Because I'm sure there would have been related charges.
That's the thing. Yeah.
So
exactly.
Some proper.
Totally.
I don't know what that person is. That's the lawyer person that's on the opposite team than she's on.
Right. The prosecutor.
Prosecutor. Thank you. That word. Yeah.
It's all
that
good.
other lawyer
it's my
guy.
420. Yeah, the prosecutor should have at least done that research. I would think.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Because isn't the whole point of it is to get them with as much as you possibly can.
Exactly, and you're trying to essentially, and also
deter that kind of behavior.
Exactly, and if you have to make something of somebody to prevent this happening in the future, then you would think that information should be coming out forward.
I agree.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Weird.
Interesting story out of Texas. Not the best.
Oh, it's
story.
Texas. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, it's all good. Whatever. Yeah. So yeah, before we get into the next story, my man Bo, we want to talk about your beautiful product here.
Yeah.
That I have not tried personally, but I stand by it because you're a friend of the show, you're a friend of mine, and I believe you have something nice here.
And we do have common friends that smoke. That
exactly.
Speak for you.
And they like it. From what I hear, they like it. So
good feedback.
Yeah. So the Canadian Lumber Company, unbleached pure wood rolling papers.
Yeah, I don't know. It was about a little over a year ago now. I realized that there wasn't a Canadian company of rolling papers.
Right.
And also at the same time, I talking to a few friends about it, past colleagues about it.
Yeah.
Particularly a couple of people. I'm making it sound like there was a lot. There wasn't. There was just like 2 or 3 people I was talking to at this time about it.
Get closer to that mic.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Is that better?
Oh, it's much better.
There you go.
Is that much better?
There you go.
That Barry White voice
there you
now.
go. There you get Barry White voice.
There you go.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah, and it's really just kind of spawned out of the fact that during that time frame of thinking about it, doing some research about it, I came up with the idea of doing the brand Canadian Lumber. And once I saw it, I really loved it.
Yep.
And myself and a couple of 2 other people decided to go into business together and start Canadian Lumber.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, but it took a while. Like it was I'd say it was about a year almost.
Okay.
Till we had product to go on the market with, because there was a lot of product research on how to make this.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
And the first thing, in all honesty, dealing with it was realizing that there wasn't manufacturing in North America or South America, and trying to figure out why there wasn't and how we could change that, and if we can change that, and this kind of thing, and where we could produce, and how and why we could get it, how we could get it inspected, why we would need to get things inspected.
Totally, yeah.
Right down to, how the pulp is made for the paper. For me, originally, I'm a designer by trade, so for me, I was nerding out.
Yeah, totally.
This gave me a new thing to research and figure out. And me being a smoker, it was
a nerd boner.
Yeah, nerd boner.
Nerd boner.
Being a smoker, it was even more interesting, right? And this allowed, I don't know, for me in the last year and a bit to dive into something that I enjoyed. And
nice.
So where would we be if is it ready to launch yet, or like?
Oh yeah, we're on the market right now.
Okay.
Been on the market now for about 4 months.
Okay.
We did a soft launch right before Christmas, and that soft launch literally just means that we were in I think 5 stores.
Awesome.
1 store in Calgary, 1 store in Montreal, and 1 store here in Halifax. And that's more or less it.
Right.
Okay.
After Christmas, once we saw the reaction of that, we made a few adjustments kind of thing, and started launching our full product line.
Nice.
Good job.
That's awesome.
Man.
We'll be asking you a little bit more questions as the day goes on.
As the day goes on.
As the show goes on.
Proceed here.
But up next, we're going to talk about this interesting story coming out of Hawaii, where there's just a boater doing despicable things at a very
time of need. People need help.
Yeah.
First off, everyone says, "Is that Bo Brandon Cleaton on
I was
there?"
just gonna say,
That's BBC.
There you go.
BBC.
Yeah, disgusting thing happening in Hawaii right now. There's massive floods happening down there for the last little bit here. So people have been taking advantage. Wherever they can say there's a need for something, someone will supply.
Why does that always happen? Why when people
that's called entrepreneurship. That's fine, but taking advantage of people, that's a different situation.
Yeah, and don't you dare call yourself a hustler when you do that.
No, you're called the devil.
Yeah.
So at first, they seemed like good Samaritans. There was 3 men that are involved in this. 3 men would pull up their small fishing boat, about 15 to 20 feet in length, up to the shore where people were waiting.
I've heard about this movie before.
They're waiting for rescue and offer them transportation from the tunnel's beach at Haina to St. Regis Resort. But then, while still in the water, the men demanded money. Quote, they would get a couple of 100 yards offshore and stop and say, by the way, it's $200 per person.
Oh, my God.
We take cash or credit. The fact that they took credit, I don't know what they had on that boat, but they could take credit as well. Pay now or we're going to leave you here, is what they would say. Yeah. They felt like they didn't have any choice. One visitor, Leanna, describes her experience to Hawaii News, saying that she and a group of they were hiking along one of the mountainous trails along the coast when the torrential downpours and lightning storm that would continue for some 36 hours began. They managed to make it to one of the beaches when they encouraged the crew with the boat. They gladly accepted the ride, but once they were out of the middle of the ocean, they were like, did so-and-so on the beach tell you it was $200 per head? Of course, they had no idea. Once the word got out about to the local media about what was happening, the men were charged with extortion. And that's good. So they did find out who they were.
Yeah, that's good.
On Thursday, police arrested Stephen Conan for extortion, robbery, and terroristic threats. Of all things, he billed himself as a pirate on the internet. That's probably a sign. You might not want to jump in a boat with the guy. He could not be reached for comment. Obviously, he's been arrested and being charged with all those charges.
Is that his LinkedIn? Was that on his LinkedIn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pirate.
Cool.
So this is not a good story.
No.
You know, when you think someone's going to help you out here, you wouldn't expect it. You're stranded on the side of the shore. It's flooding. You figure people are out there trying to help you, and then you get in the boat. And the worst thing is they get you in the boat and they get you about 200 yards offshore, and they're like, "Yeah, we're going to take you the rest of the way, but you got to pay."
Okay, listen, it's just flooded.
Yeah.
I'd be like, listen, I don't have my wallet with me.
Right?
I was hoping for some sort of refuge.
What if you said, take me back?
Yeah,
To where you started?
Yeah.
I'm sure they'd probably do that.
I would
But
hope.
probably for a fee, too.
Yeah.
No, they said, listen, pay us or we're leaving you here. They were going to put them out of the boat right where they were.
Oh, wow.
They weren't even going to take them back.
I would like to know there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm picturing an action movie featuring us. Myself,
course.
Tony and
Of
Bo.
course. Yeah, yeah.
You know,
We're the pirates?
no.
Oh, we're the good guys.
I'm the comedic
relief.
we're in need, and then they take us out there.
Right.
And then we figure out their plan.
Right,
And then we
right.
throw them overboard.
Ooh. That's a good idea.
I would size them up first.
You better size them up, man. What if they got weapons?
Oh, I'd hide behind you.
Yeah, I'd hide behind you.
Yeah.
I'm the comedic
Great.
relief. TK's the brains. You're
all
wrong.
bad news.
That's just the way it is, right? Like, I mean, that's pretty obvious.
Guys, I'll take the token black guy for 420. I will take the joke for today, okay, ladies and gentlemen?
Man.
It's the only day you're going to get away with it.
But that's the first person that dies.
I'm fine with that.
No. Listen. Anyway. It's
Why
good
I
that
offer myself up as the comedic relief. Usually it's the smart ass that gets killed
Yeah.
first, right? Like,
Well, it's a
what does that
toss.
make me? The anchor?
yeah. You hold the show down. You're the hero at the end.
Yeah, you're
That's true.
It's your face on the poster, dude.
yeah, you're Dwayne the Rock. You're the Rock Johnson.
Ooh.
Yeah,
All right,
see?
you had me at the rock.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, it's good that they caught them.
Yeah, I agree.
Sad that it came at a time of need where people are dying and flooding.
Yeah.
And they were taking, first of all, $200 a head. And how are you taking credit card out there on the boat?
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know how
yeah.
they were getting, and I wonder how many people actually had the money on them and actually paid.
I will guarantee you they probably had a lot of people.
Probably.
I guarantee you that much. But again, you're right. Who has cash on them? Well,
They don't-
stranded,
they,
right?
They would probably have their plastic on them, though.
They would
and
probably
they-
have their credit card on them.
I'm going to assume, since they were able to take it, that they probably had some kind of business relating to the boat.
Yes,
That
maybe
would
you're right.
have,
It was a
those
fishing boat, so you're probably right. They
those
probably take
things
people out fishing.
on tours and
That's a good
such.
point. Yeah.
So they had one of those, I don't know, POS.
Right.
terminals?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, you're in the business of piracy.
Yeah.
You need to be
so,
prepared
they
to take.
need to be able to take payments.
You got to take
anyway.
all forms of payment as a pirate. Otherwise, you're a pirate
The
from
next
like
time we hear this
1995.
story, he's taking Bitcoin.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
Exactly, yeah.
he's definitely taking Bitcoin in the next one.
That's hilarious.
So sad story, but
Well,
good
at least
thing is they caught him.
Exactly. The ultimate
Problem
thing
is, it drums up ideas for stupid people out there again.
yeah, they're really like, well, this is where they messed up. This is where we're going to be a little bit smarter.
Dude, exactly.
And that always happens,
It's
right?
not good.
It's not good.
Anyway.
But you know what is good, ladies and gentlemen? Giveaways.
Ooh, we love giveaways.
And for those watching right now, I like to give some stuff away. I'm not sure how we're going to do this.
Yeah, where are you gonna do this? Are you gonna do like all the not this, but are you doing all the snacks as one?
We'll do this.
We'll do
will
a
be,
half and half.
Yeah, we'll do half and half. So in
Okay.
prize pack number 1, ladies and gentlemen, you'll get Cadbury Crispy Crunch, Cadbury Easter eggs or egg minis, the old Dutch Crunch
Chippies.
potato chips, original because I don't know. You have to go a little neutral, and then finally the
Gummy treats.
our compliments, gummy treats.
Good.
Followed up with a couple of papers from our finest, from our friends, Canadian
Lumber.
made from unbleached pure wood rolling papers.
There you go. So that'll be the first one.
Yeah, that'll be the first one. How about we do 1, 2?
How are you gonna do this?
12 in here.
22 booklets in there, but I got more over here
my
too, so we
goodness.
can save that box for the full month of it.
For sure. All right.
And then you want to, I don't know, how many you want to do there?
We'll give some individuals away. How many you got in there?
How many do you want?
How many booklets are in that one?
we balling over here.
10 at least?
Oh, okay. So we can do like 5 and 5 or something.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.
How are you gonna pick out somebody?
Man, Tony, I don't pay attention to the.
All right. So why don't we do? Should we do
Do you want
like
to
the?
ask a trivia question?
We can do that. You have a trivia question ready?
Oh boy.
No.
Yeah,
You do?
I just thought of one.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go. Trivia time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All
here we
right.
go. Let's make it easy.
So
Oh, let's put
the
camera.
term, the group name Beastie Boys, Beastie is actually an acronym.
Oh boy.
What does Beastie stand for?
Ooh. Do you know the answer?
I do.
Okay, I don't know the answer.
We'll patiently wait for people to search that on Google.
Yeah.
What does the term beastie
Yeah.
stand for? Is that what the question is?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We got
Beastie
5 of
Boys.
these to go with the first set here. Nice. Anybody got that?
This donut with the chips on it's really good, by the way.
I'm
Oh my
watching you. I'm
God.
watching you eat all the donuts. And
Like, I'm just sitting here at the box.
Just
and, yeah, I'm
living the
loving it.
life right there.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, we can see if anyone comes with that.
Yeah.
Did I come up with too hard of one?
Oh.
Yeah, Jody.
No, we got somebody. Is that right answer?
Yeah, that's the right answer.
Boys entering anarchistic
states towards internal excellence.
So it's right?
Yep.
Oh, and Irvine was right behind. Okay, Jody was the winner.
All right, Joe D.
You the winner.
Please.
Sorry, you're a little slow.
Just one stroke too slow.
Jody, hit me up. Send me a message on Facebook so I remember, and I will come and visit you today with your prize pack so you can share with your family.
Nice.
So yeah,
Congratulations.
Jody. Shouts out Campfire.
And we'll have another package.
And we have one more.
Google, she says.
and we have one more package to give away. If you want to think of something maybe 420 related for the next package,
good idea.
I'll leave that up to you guys because I'm doing all the nerd work.
I know you're technical nerd work there.
Yeah. Anyway, which is up next? A story that does not involve any sort of nerd work whatsoever.
No.
A mother.
Yeah.
Has been arrested. Why, you ask, TK? Because this mother sent her 7-year-old to school high on cocaine.
It's going to happen.
In Cleveland, Ohio,
okay,
a mother is facing charges after her 7-year-old son showed up to school high on cocaine. Unfortunately, it wasn't even high on weed or edibles.
Went right to the hard stuff.
The
good stuff.
But, ladies and gentlemen, it's okay. The boy will be fine, according to police. On Monday, the boy showed up to school tired, sleepy, and somewhat unresponsive. Exactly the opposite I was thinking of when you do cocaine.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you're right.
who knows the effects that cocaine has on a 7-year-old? But maybe these are the effects. I don't know. I've never done it.
We're only aware of the adult effects.
We're only, I'm only aware of the.
So we've heard.
But yeah, I have no idea what these effects are.
I don't know.
So that's when school staff knew something was wrong. You got to be thankful for good staff members and good teachers. Tell that to the teachers in Pennsylvania who canned our boy for making pancakes to the students. So anyway,
I love that you're still bothered by that.
Very.
He's so irritated by that.
I will never not look at a pancake and not think of Mr. Byron. Yeah, my man. Yeah. Anyway, so shouts out to good staff members and good teachers who spotted the sleepy and somewhat unresponsive 7-year-old, who I would probably just pin as being tired and staying up late.
Not on cocaine.
No. But I mean, whatever. You take him to the hospital, then the tests show that cocaine was actually in the boy's system, and which they believe was inhaled at home before the school day started, which would be actually really weird if he inhaled it. I mean, if he was just like into coke as a 7-year-old. Does that happen? Or are there any 7-year-old cokeheads out there?
Corey Haim, I think, was probably the only one.
Okay, fair
maybe
enough.
Corey Feldman. I don't know, but you know.
So shouts out to the 7-year-old.
That kid's learned it from somewhere.
I suppose from his mother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So was her cocaine laying around?
Just clearly leaving the coke around, getting high off of the fumes, which is I think is a thing. If there's enough of it,
is that the deal?
You can get high off of it. And I mean, it probably doesn't take that much for a 7-year-old baby body.
You're saying he inhaled it, right?
I'm assuming it was inhaled. Well, okay. I mean, cocaine is generally inhaled anyway.
I'm just assuming he doesn't know how to properly use cocaine. Maybe thought it was like icing sugar and he
ate it.
Just went
right. But if he ate it, then
he'd still be high as hell.
He'd be high as fucking hell.
Well, I think he would go to the hospital first. I don't think he would even have made it to school because I don't know if you're supposed to ingest cocaine.
We need a cocaine expert on here.
Yeah, who's a coke expert?
Yeah, I don't.
Scarface is dead, so yeah.
Anybody here?
All of our producers are out today, so sorry guys. Jesus. We could have used them today.
So anyway, the mother was arrested and is facing multiple drug charges. I'm assuming her child will probably be taken away for a certain unspecific amount of time.
Yep.
From this
child services.
Yeah. So I don't know.
It's sad.
Yeah.
Sad thing is he could have died.
That's what I mean.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, for a 7-year-old kid.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it takes for a 7-year-old kid to OD, but I'm assuming he's not a regular coke user.
Yeah, I would hope not.
I mean, depending on how much he inhaled and took into his body, like.
I guess that depends on how bad the home front is.
It's true.
Well, I mean, if he's around it all, he probably maybe built up a tolerance.
Maybe.
Damn.
Jeanette says even touching it can affect you. Is that true?
I don't know. I don't touch the
Jeanette,
stuff.
how do you know that?
Yeah. Jeanette.
Do tell.
How do
Jeanette.
you know?
What's up with that?
Huh?
No, she's going to tell us how soon, I'm
Okay.
sure. But anyway, it's a good thing he didn't, it wasn't more serious. You know, he didn't die. That's good.
No, the boy's all right. So, yeah, I'm happy that he's good. So,
But now he's addicted to coke. So
Yeah,
it's kind of a bad.
Yeah, it's kinda
not
weird.
good.
Yeah.
You know, kid, you'll make it.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
Just have to deal with a vicious coach.
Yeah, join the music business. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it's all right. You'll fit right in.
You fit right in there,
Yeah.
brother.
Come down to TMG Studios.
No!
No, just kidding.
We don't allow those drugs here anymore.
Yeah.
That I know of.
Yeah. What goes on here? Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's talk about something better.
Yes.
Let's talk about healthy things.
Yeah.
A man such as yourself, Tony,
Mm-hmm.
over 40, looking like
Easy.
at a 20,
41.
at least, yeah, looking like a 41-year-old. You're gonna tell these ladies and gentlemen how to
We'll do a quick, a little quick top 10.
keep it fit.
Yeah.
It's a top 40 list, but you want to go to top 10. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, 40 seems to drag on, I think. Some great ways to get that, get a great beach body after 40.
Okay,
Which we're striving for right now.
I'm
with
listening to
our
you.
insanity.
Well, I think you already
program.
have. I think you already have your beach body, my friend.
Well, listen, you know.
I see your Instagrams like insanity workout, just chiseled like
Sweat coming
Yeah.
down. It's all lighting and angles, man. You know that.
Okay, for
Instagram's a miracle.
Okay.
We'll start at 10. We'll go down to 1. We'll do
There's a
top
picture
10.
of Tony right now on the screen.
Whoa, I'm looking pretty sharp.
That's looking good, but
Jesus. How old's that dude? He's over 40.
yeah, definitely.
Way over 40.
Yeah.
Number 10, take frequent breaks. So apparently, it's showing the periodic breaks.
That doesn't
between-
help the body.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Will assist you in burning fat. So during your breaks, you're burning a lot of fat. So you should take frequent breaks.
Like workout break
Yeah.
in between your workouts.
In between your intervals.
Yeah, it's just like you. That's where you do. That's high. Yeah, hit. So
Hit,
You
yep.
get the heart-
HIIT.
Yeah, you get your heart racing,
That's right.
and then you bring it down,
You
and
got
then
it.
you pick it back up, and basically what we're doing for insanity.
You know, for a guy that's not 40, you know a lot about these things.
It's kind of my area of expertise.
Yes, it is.
Went to school for something in this field. Anyway,
Anyway,
I digress.
Number 9, keep a good mix of low impact exercises. Not everything has to be high impact, high weights.
Got to protect those knees.
You got to get them joints so that you're going to have the problems in a little while.
I would suggest for anybody over 40, 50, you want to take care of those joints, go swimming. Swimming's an excellent workout.
That's a really good one.
Very low impact, and you'll burn a lot of calories in that pool, my
Dude,
friend.
swimming is fucking hard.
It's very hard. You're
super
using
hard, bro.
all of your muscles
Yeah, it's
to keep you up.
Yeah, for sure. Number 8 seems like a no-brainer. Stay hydrated, people. Drink plenty of water before, during your exercises. It will help you. It'll help you feel younger. Get that hydration in you.
Cheers to that.
There you go,
I
right
just
there.
had to take a sip.
Number 7, know your body type and plan accordingly. So listen,
So I should eat. I know my body type.
you should eat a lot.
Yeah, I should eat a lot. No.
Knowing your body will help you understand both your nutritional and exercise needs for losing fat, gaining muscle.
Know your body sexually too, ladies and gentlemen. But that's another top 10
That's a
list.
whole other topic right there.
Know what you like. And
It
you know
is
what?
Sexy Friday.
Yeah, don't be afraid to tell your partner what you like.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Speak on it. Yeah.
That's how a relationship fails, because then you're looking for the next person to give you what you want, but you're too afraid to tell your partner. But ladies and gentlemen, just tell your partner. Say, hey, I don't know, maybe you like your back being.
I feel like you're going through something right
Yeah.
now. You okay?
I'm not with anybody, so I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm just learning about my body, Tony.
All right. Whatever you like, buddy.
Okay.
It's your day.
It is my day. My body.
Number 6.
My rules.
Number 6, plan your routine. So go in with some sort of a plan when it comes to nutrition and your workout plan, your exercise plan. Keep it on track. And like you have your little calendar for insanity, always a good idea, checking off everything that you're doing.
I'm a big fan of. I was never into writing stuff down. I used to do it constantly on my phone.
Yeah.
But as of recently, I'd say probably like 6-7 months ago, I really started getting into just writing stuff down on a calendar. I don't know what it is. It's something different when you're actually writing something down, and then you can see it every day. Because once you kind of like lock your phone away, it's kind of gone and out of sight. But like when you wake up every morning, you see
it.
I got the big calendar or whatever, so I just put it right under my desktop computer. So anytime I look down, it's always there. So I'm constantly reminded of like, oh, did I do this today?
Yeah.
Okay, check that out.
And also when you tend to write things, you tend to remember them
yeah,
better anyway, right?
exactly.
Yeah, no, I agree. Number 5, 10,000 steps a day.
I heard now.
Get your Fitbit out.
New study.
Oh, shit.
15,000 steps, ladies and
Is
gentlemen.
that what it is now? Yeah, but when you're over
Apparently.
40, we can't do no 15,000 steps.
Tony, you can do 20,000.
I cannot do that.
You probably got your 10,000 in easily today.
I drive a lot. I probably need to do more
You got
steps.
yeah,
I probably need to do more steps.
Okay.
Speaking of the steps, number 4, break up your strolls. So those steps, obviously, you're not doing them all in a friggin' row.
That's an old person thing to do. Go for a stroll.
Oh yeah, do a little,
you've downgraded from walking to strolling.
little speed walk in there, little hips back and forth, side to side. Break up your strolls, people. You're gonna get away from the desk for a minute. You know, go during work, go for a walk down the hall, do the steps.
Get a standing desk, ladies and gentlemen.
Do that.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Right. And that's the thing. Find out if you work for a big company. Find out if they're able to get you a standing desk for free. It's covered now by Blue Cross, I believe.
You're gonna have employers all across the city cursing you up and down.
Listen,
Is it covered
it's
under
for free.
insurance?
Or at least they'll pay for at least 80% of it.
Yeah.
So, and if your employers won't pony up the other 20 for you to be more productive for their company, I don't know, then you work for a bad company.
Plus situation.
Yeah, it's a win-win for either side. More productivity, happy employee. Seems pretty good to me. Oh.
It's a good relationship.
Yeah.
Number 3, recovery is key between workouts. Make sure you get proper rest between your workouts. Make sure you don't push it too hard. Like us, we're insane.
Yeah,
trying to do 2 workouts
we're
in a
literally
damn
doing 2
fucking day.
workouts a day.
6 days a week. Don't do that. How about that?
Yeah.
Avoid that situation.
So unbelievable.
And this is the thing you were just talking about. Do some HIIT,
Yeah.
right? Some high intensity interval training.
Yeah, get that
Always
heart
good.
pumping,
Yeah, get that
and
in
then
there.
bring it back down.
Get the heart rate going up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
Abdominal body fat, then other types of exercise. A lot of core and then a lot of high intensity. It's good.
Yeah.
And the last one we have, drop the long cardio hours, which you love some cardio. Treadmills can be a trap
Yes.
when it comes to melting fat. The goal is to get your heart rate up.
Yep.
And keep it up there, which triggers the thing called excess post-exercise oxygen consumption.
Okay.
And that's really what you want. So don't get locked onto the
Don't
the
go
old treadmill.
No, don't stay on there for hours. Every day I do my 5K. It takes me
Yes.
25, 30 minutes. But then I don't stop there because then I continue with my workout. Like that's just my warm up. So I'm constantly sweating throughout my weights and stuff like that after when I do that. And also, ladies and gentlemen, you want to work out for your warm up. If you're gonna hit do cardio,
Yeah.
do at least 20 minutes.
Okay.
I know people do like to do 10 and 15 or whatever, but you don't really to the most benefit. Of course, you get benefits out of it,
Yeah.
but you want to do at least 20.
So 10 minutes doesn't really do.
It's good for warming your
It's just
your
getting
body.
started,
Yeah, you're
yeah.
just getting started. But I mean, I could get super technical after the 20 minutes, but you're getting most benefit after 20 minutes. But then again, in what you just to add to what you were just saying,
Yeah.
you don't want to go too long. So 20, depending on what you're doing, but at least do 20. You owe your body 20 minutes because
Alright.
you're activating your oh my goodness.
What were you saying?
Sorry.
He's just looking at the donuts going,
Yeah, I'm just like totally getting distracted. I was like,
That was donuts in the room
anyway,
with TK.
yes, yeah. I'm like dying right now of like just sugar envy because I'm really bad with sugar.
Dude, yeah.
Do you want the
tell me.
Bob Marley? I heard it was really good.
I'm gonna take one of those definitely home today and have it for the
The
weekend.
Oreo cookies?
Oh man.
He wants them all.
No, stop
Oreos.
it. Stop it.
Oreos.
I'm trying to Oreo. This had a beach bar.
You ain't got to sell them on it.
Yeah, I'm already sold. I want
He
the
was
whole
sold
thing.
when he saw the box.
Yeah.
Let me do a quick roll call here. A lot
Okay.
of people jumping on. Brian, Jonathan, Chelsea, Julie, Holly, Jeanette, Adam, Juanita in the house.
Juanita.
Irvine, Ben,
Juanita,
Chanel,
Juanita.
Jody, Karen. Who else we got here? I think that's everybody. Oh, Joe jumped on there. He called in sick, so hopefully he's doing better. Carrie, Mark, and Mike, and Tyrone.
Shouts out everybody tuning in to today's show.
Everybody in the
And
house.
I don't know, Bo, did you come up with a 420 question?
No, I didn't.
All right.
Do you want to look for a random one on the internet? While we
Do I?
Yeah, I mean it's your show.
Sure.
It's all your show.
It's
so
not
what
my show.
It's your show. No,
we're going to do another trivia question, guys. This is the prize package here. We gave away the first set here. We'll give away another. We got some what we got? I was going to say Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
Crispy Crunch.
Yes.
Mini eggs. Chocolate Cadbury mint. Those are super good.
Yep.
What do you got here? Oh, some product here. Canadian lumber. We're going to give away some of these as well.
Yeah.
Also got the chippies. Can't go wrong with chips.
No.
And then a little bit of gummy bears.
Listen, I hit all the senses with this one. It's
You got everything.
Yeah, it's
I like that.
I like to hit your mouth with a little porn.
Man.
Because you can, well, I mean, you get the crunchy.
Boy.
You get the crunch, right? And then you get the little soft
Yes.
with the gummies. And you get the salty from the chips. And then you get the sweet from the chocolate and all those gummies and whatnot, whatever. I'm hitting all the different areas in your mouth. And you're going to thank your boy a little later.
Is it Irvin? I'm saying his name wrong. He's telling me the E is silent. Not Irvine. Irvin.
Okay.
All right, my bad. Thank you for correcting me, though. I appreciate that because he tunes in all the time. I don't say your name wrong all the time.
Shouts out.
All right, so.
There's a few.
You got some? Let's see what we got here.
Choose the best 420 question. And then whoever gets it wins this amazing prize pack.
Okay.
Do you got it, Tony? Do you got something?
I just went and found a list and passed the buck is what I did there.
Nothing wrong with that. Here, I'll get some reggae music going.
Yeah, get something going there, will you?
This is Tony's thinking music as he chooses a question for 420. How long will this take?
Okay, here we go.
Okay, go.
This is an easy one, I think. But I don't know. What the fuck do I know? All right. Which method of taking marijuana causes the quickest high? Is it smoking or edibles? Gives you the quickest high. What's the answer, people? You can Google it if you like. If you're not high enough, then you can still Google. And if you can figure out that question, we got this little delicious prize pack right here for ya. Which method of taking marijuana causes the quickest high? Smoking or edibles?
I don't know.
Now we got to find the answer.
Wasn't it listed right there?
Is it right there? There's two options. I don't know what the answer is.
Oh, God.
Irvin says smoking.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think I know the answer to this.
Do you?
Yeah.
We'll just have to Google it and find out.
Okay.
All right. Any other answers, guys? Let us know. We're going to give away this delicious prize pack here on my left-hand side. So is it smoking or edibles? Which one gives you the quickest high?
The quickest.
When you're consuming your marijuana. Do you smoke it to get the quickest high, or do you eat it up?
It's in there in the messed up code. But yeah, I got the answer.
You know the answer?
Yeah.
Okay, you know the answer? Okay. What else we got? Google says edibles. That's okay. All right. So let's see which one it is. I think we have one of each on here.
Okay. Well,
one of each.
We can only take.
No, I have like different questions, different answers. So we can find a winner.
We have responded and giving you one of each.
Yeah. All right. What is the answer? Is it smoking or is it edibles? Gives you the quickest high.
Well, the quickest high is smoking.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Edibles take between 20 and 40 minutes depending on the body type.
Yes.
All right.
Whereas smoking generally takes between 2 and 8 minutes.
Right.
Boom.
But with that said, the most inefficient way is to smoke it. The most practical way is to ingest it as a concentrate in something.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Like a little bit of concentrate in your tea or
Right.
something like
Okay.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the concentrate's at a high level and it absorbs into your system quicker.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, Irvin, you was the first one to say smoking, so he is the winner.
So message me or Tony,
Hit him up.
Irvin, and we can see if we get this prize package to you today if you want, or we can try and send it to you in the mail. Hit us up.
He's not in town, I believe, but I think he was going to give it to his brother. So it's all good. Hit us up, and we'll make it happen, Captain.
Yeah, we will make it happen here at Talking Trends. That's what.
So
we
it's
do.
a full month supply then of rolling papers.
Yep. Talking
What else was there? Chips.
Yeah.
Smell-proof bag.
Mm-hmm.
Mini eggs.
Crispy
Crunch. Oh, and
Gummies.
Gummies?
Gummy
assorted,
burgers.
assorted gummies.
And not my guy. He's back here. All right.
oh, and you get to take the bobblehead. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I got them.
No. We want to do a quick shout out. Today we have another death, of course. Avicii.
Yeah.
DJ Avicii dies at the age of 28. DJ, artist, and producer Tim Burling, better known as Avicii, has died at the age of 28. He was found dead in Muscat, Oman on Friday afternoon, local time. Family's devastated, of course, as we know. 28 years old. They're not saying the cause of death yet. You were saying he had quite a few medical problems that he was going through. So, shouts out to his family. Of course, we know that the other day, Popovich, his wife, passed away at 67, so he's another one today, unfortunately. But great artist, great DJ, young. It's a shame to lose him so early in life.
Yeah.
But shouts out to his family, the fans, and everybody, all his friends, of course. This is another sad loss, a very young one in the world of entertainment.
Yeah.
Very sad at 28 years old. So shouts out to Avicii. Rest in peace, brother.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that'll be wrapping up today's show.
It's all good. It's all good.
Before we finish up, I'd like to shout out a little situation going down at the Marquee this evening.
Boom.
With Gene Ferris 420 with Gene Ferris. Today, April 20th at the Marquee Ballroom. You looking for something to dance to? Looking for that good, groovy house music? You don't want to miss this night, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Go to the Marquee, 10 to 2.
I'll see you there.
I will be there. I'm
After
going to stop
dark.
by. I'm going to definitely drop in, say what's up, enjoy a couple tunes myself, and take it in the scene. And also, shouts out to KO. He'll be doing his thing down the street at Lion and Bright, where I so frequently go as well. He's doing his Winter in St. Lucia release party at Lion and Bright. Again, it starts at 10 o'clock. Covers only $5. So if you're looking for a different vibe, go see that, ladies and gentlemen.
Check them both out.
Check them both out if your wallets can withstand it. Check both out.
If you can afford the $5.
If you can afford the $5 and the
I
other
don't know
show,
how much the other one is, but
can't remember.
Okay.
But in any regard, it's going to be, there's lots of things happening today.
It's happening.
This evening.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for something to do, Lion and Bright or the Marquee for 2 awesome shows.
That's a good Friday night right there.
It's a good Friday night. And I'd like to thank our special guest today, Mr. Bo.
Thank you, man.
Coming in.
And all the goodies you brought.
I feel like you should wear a bow tie every day.
He doesn't want
Not
that.
happening? Okay.
He does not like your idea.
Yeah, he spitted my idea.
I'm no longer in day-to-day business anymore. I
Okay.
have a rolling paper company. I don't need to wear the shirt and tie anymore.
That's why he
It's a
started the company.
Wonderful thing.
Okay,
now, you know.
fair enough.
Loads of way less stress.
Okay,
So I don't want that shirt and tie lifestyle.
fair
I
enough.
don't want that shirt tied.
Oh, good.
I
You're
turned
going out
40 and I
tonight?
had enough of it. I'm done with it.
Yeah. Anything you want to tell the people out there before we go?
Yeah.
I don't know. Come support us. We are the only Canadian brand of rolling papers if you smoke.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
All natural, unrefined, unbleached, no chemicals.
Right?
You'd be surprised how much crap is in most rolling papers.
I can't imagine.
There you
They
go.
don't really list it. Do they list ingredients on rolling
No, they don't
papers?
have to, by
Yeah,
law.
that's what I
Oh, there you
figured.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got all natural here.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. And we're going through like certification processes right now. We'll have our certification for the European Union that we're an all natural, unrefined paper, unbleached. That the hemp papers are organic as well, so that certification will also state that.
Nice.
Nice.
Flaxseed paper is also organic, so that documentation will state that, which will lead the way for us to get proper. It'll make it a lot easier for us to get certification in Canada and the States with the European Union one, because that process is harder and takes longer.
Don't give away all your secrets to the other people. Like, I'm thinking about starting my own rolling paper company now.
He is now.
It'll take a bit chunk of change.
all right.
It'll take
Oh,
a
we're
lot
out.
of time.
It's okay. I got
It
it.
took more time than I
Ooh.
thought.
Daddy Warbucks over here.
It's all right. I got time. I got money.
He's got a wad in his pocket.
Yeah, I have
It
$5.
was,
Get me.
I think it's just Kleenex in here.
It's an
Yeah.
awesome endeavor.
Yeah,
It's
no.
fun. It's been interesting.
No, I can only imagine. And again, wish you the very best anytime you want to stop by the show, my friend.
Yeah.
If you have a new product or a new line of papers and you want to showcase them, come by, say what's up. Even if you don't have anything, you just want to come by and talk, say what's up. Come
We
drop
be
in.
here.
Talk with UTK.
Yeah, it's always a good time. Also, you still got to take me up on my idea in getting those the flannel shirts that match.
Nice.
He needs the,
Yeah,
especially.
you will see me in a flannel
That's what I'm saying.
shirt
For
very soon.
like fall time, you need to come out with
Oh, yeah.
the flannel shirt, the Canadian lumber, the little axes on like
Yeah,
the
that'd be
on the
cool.
breast pocket or
We
something.
want to do it on like a leather.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you
So
get
that
the
it's imprinted on the leather.
yeah,
Totally.
and get leather patches for the
Patches.
elbows
The
too.
elbows. Exactly.
I like
Listen,
And the
you might
breast
want-
pocket's not a full breast pocket. It's got two. I want to do like two pre-roll pockets there, so you can put.
Oh, look at that.
pre-rolls
There you
in
go.
there.
You might.
that. Merchandise, baby.
Yeah, I'll be the first to wear it.
You will be the
I'll
first. one.
support that.
Well, I don't know if you'll. I might be before you.
Okay, well, we're just getting into now. We're just being mean, Mo.
Yeah.
But mine will be a sample that won't be as good as the final product.
Okay, fair enough.
It'll be missing a pocket.
Okay, cool.
Shit.
Only one axe on there.
Yeah. You're like, this is the misprint, man.
Yeah, Canadian Umber Company.
Canadian Umber. Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for stopping by and tuning into another episode of Talking Trends. We do this Monday to Friday from 5 p.m. to 5:30, but it goes a little bit longer. When we have a special guest on.
all good.
But it's good for conversation as such. So yeah, we will be seeing you guys on Monday. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy your 420 and whatever the hell you get up to. But whatever the hell you get up to, make sure you do it safely. And
see you on Monday.
We'll see you on Monday, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace.
Have a good weekend. We out.